We have Rohan who sent in a question again on email. He says that in order to avail a home loan and its benefits, should he buy a ready-to-move-in property or a property where possession is expected by the next year? What will be the effect on home loans after demonetization? We've already discussed that, and you can see the interest rates on your screen. We are constantly putting that up for you. What should he do? Will the tax benefit actually differ on the basis of what stage the house is in?
You know, the answer is both yes and no. The reason is, yes, you'll get all the benefits, except that we don't know what's the figure that he's thinking about and what's the quantum of loan that he wants, and how much is the space and provision available in his Section 80C. So now what happens is, if you buy an under construction property, all the benefits that you have are accumulated, and then they have to be subsequently distributed in the next 5 years once you get your possession. If you get your possession right now, or that is to say that if you buy a ready property wherein you can move in straight away, your possession is with you, then automatically your entire EMI will start getting paid, and you will get the benefit for the entire quantum of interest and principal that you're paying. Principal obviously to the extent of 1,50,000 as part of your ATC, and then interest benefit up to the extent of 2,50,000. So that entire benefit you'll be able to carry in. But if it's under construction, then it will have to be accumulated, and the benefit will happen a little later. So it all depends on what your exact situation is and what's the quantum of the housing finance that you're looking at and the construction finance that you're looking at.
And of course, the key thing that you need to remember here is whatever tax exemption that you choose to avail on the home loan repayment, you can only do that once you get the possession of the house. And by possession, we mean that you need to get the OC for that home, the occupancy certificate for that particular home if it's a flat. And while on interest rates, you can see the MCLRs of different banks, and of course the rates at which housing finance companies are lending. We do have a credit policy that is coming up, Karthik. Are you expecting any relaxation in the repo rate over there?
I think so, because banks are at the moment flush with liquidity. And the RBI governor did say that, we want to increase the CRR rate at the moment. So I think somewhere if there is a little bit of a relief there, then that will send out a lot of positive signals to the economy. I'm not sure whether they will do it. Maybe they want to wait until the end of the year, which is the last date for the demonetization and the collection of all the old currency. So I'm not sure if they will do it this time, but I think I'm definitely looking forward to some sort of a rate cut, which is going to be great news all across, and which is going to be the first, catalyst of positive growth in the quarters to come ahead.
Right, and the repo rate, in fact, is already at the lowest in a long time. It's at 6.5%. Repo rate is essentially the rate at which banks borrow from the RBI, which means money will become cheaper for banks, which in turn should ideally become cheaper for you. And that is why it is so important that we keep an eye on the repo rate, especially if you're a borrower in the home loan market.
You can watch live TV on our website, mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.